M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Baltimore Ravens taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. Out of Monmouth College, it's Alex Tanney. He'll be the man under center leading this crew.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Complete to number 47.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
Number 26, Saquon.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Third down.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
The kicking team.
You know, it's great to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, all-pro wide receiver. Those guys get all the endorsements. But we've seen a lot of guys carve out a great career as a special teams ace.
And it's one of the most important parts of the game. We can talk offense and defense all we want, but the third phase, special teams, that can be the difference between winning and losing. And how about the big play created here? Big-time effort, and that can help his team.
Second straight week, he's forced to fumble. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Brady. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Brady. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Again, they keep it on the ground, and again, it's Johnson. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Number 47.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Rashawn Gary. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
22 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
They go play action here on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
Thrown away. And
now that'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady's throw there complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
At the Ravens' 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Star Latulele on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a 1st.
At the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Chase following the touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
someone
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Brady. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Defense.
What's up, man?
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Here's a give to the fullback. That's Johnson. Calais Campbell on the stop. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Raven 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete. It's Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's good.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
brings up 2nd and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Ravens will add on to their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady, they'll set up the screen to Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Gets this up across the 20 to the 21 or 22. Did show some power on that run, breaking the tackle.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up
on 2nd and 9. Brady toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Brady gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And it's caught by Parker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A 1st down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Intended for Saquon Barkley.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now we give to the first man through, and that's Johnson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Sidesteps him at the 35. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
at their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And now it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end Ingram. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And he's got room. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now it's another carry for the fullback Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage, but the big man setting the tone physically.
2nd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Kansas City.
Brady now on first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down.
31. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
On second and 9. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll go to Barkley again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
11-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Operating from the gun, Brady. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down. Gano's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
16. Chiefs 9.
So it's a third field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3s already put through the posts.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 4.
No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
Second and
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
So after the INT, it's Brady. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Now second and 9 from the 10. A handoff to Barkley. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
8 inches.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And his kick is good. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Calais Campbell, his 2nd sack of the night. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Raekwon Davis in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their 1st. But at least it's 4th down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle, because it really stresses the safeties, and they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Pass. Forced to the ground and incomplete. Sets up 4th.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
26-yard line.
On 1st down, Brady. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
Brady's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
36-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down, Chiefs.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Chiefs.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady, and he fires one incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And this is Parker, complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Brady's pass.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And a 1st down.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Brady's throw there complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Brady to throw again. He'll get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 14.
A gain of 13.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Gano for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
Intended.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 7. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Deshaun Hand able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Take over 1st and 10.
And now here comes Kansas City. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Chiefs.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now it's Barkley. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The pass there complete to Sutton.
Brady's pass. Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That goes for a gain of 31.
Kansas City.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back, and now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
The 28-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Play by Patrick Chung.
They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the catch made by Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. It's Cox. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
At the Chiefs' 10-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. Now Johnson. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Again, it's Barkley. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep, and he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run it again with Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Kansas City, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.